So you're sharing, going live from the McHenry County Stronger Together page? Okay.
It's live now.
All right. All right, I think we're live. We're going to sit on this for a second and let the viewership come in. No, I'll introduce the video first. This is actually live, so you get a behind the scenes of what the show is going to be like. Yeah, hopefully he'll come on in just a second. We're live now, so this is awesome. Wait, here comes the viewers and the comments and everything, so this is going to be great. I'm excited about this. Live from Cinemation Studios, the very first one. We can all agree that social media is getting old, with the rants, murder hornets, not being able to get a haircut, some flooding, people's avatars. So a few people who have absolutely no idea what we're doing, including myself, Jim Wydilla, Jackie Speciale, and Alberto Perez, decided that McHenry County needs their news feeds to fill up with a little bit more positivity. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you've seen John Krasinski's low-budget show from his home called Some Good News. It's like that, except no-budget version. So anyways, what came out of it is the universal premiere of McHenry County Stronger Together. So this is really exciting. Before we get into how awesome McHenry County is, this week we have a very special surprise for you that I'm laughing because I can hear them in their ears. Please welcome in our friends, Mayor of Woodstock, Dr. Brian Sager, and Mai Tai drinking Mayor of McHenry, Wayne Jett. So we're going to switch over here. We're all doing this through OBS. This is our first time. So so let's see if this pops up on the live. How you guys doing? Oh, here it comes in.
Great. And here's Mark.
I think we got Mark popping in.
Hey, Brian.
Mark, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Hey, Mark, you might want to hit the video. We want to see your beautiful face.
Hey!
There he is.
Ladies and
what's
gentlemen,
going on?
Mark Kownick.
Welcome.
Here I am.
Great.
You got the flag. You guys are
Good to have you,
good.
Mark. Glad to see the flags in the background.
Yep. We're flying high here.
This is awesome, you guys. I know you have a ton going on.
I almost came from the city hall. Now I'm glad I did.
Here's the beautiful village of Cary.
Yeah. We're, it looks great. It's great. We have the 4 pictures from Norman Rockwell behind us. So,
upstage
you know, that keeps us straight and narrow.
Yep.
So we have, we'll just go around.
What about Groundhog's Day? You got nothing there?
There's not one picture of Bill Murray or anything back there. So we,
No, I'm disappointed.
other people from other towns have heard of you guys, but might not know a lot about you personally.
We have plenty of groundhogs around here, let me tell you, and they're not all live animals either.
Yeah.
There's a delay in my ear, isn't there?
Jim, would you like to get a word in?
I want to sit back and just let this happen. This is nice. I like this. So a lot of people know about you, have heard about you, have seen you, have read articles about what you're doing in the community, but don't really know a lot about you personally. So let's just go around the horn really quick. Maybe introduce yourselves and tell kind of what your family is doing to the past couple months, how you've kept busy, how you keep positive, and just kind of from a personal note. So we'll start with, I want to do Mayor Sager.
I can't hear you, Brian.
Well, thanks. My name is Brian Sager, and it's my honor to serve as the mayor of the city of... Can't hear me?
It's just delayed. You're good.
My name is Brian Sager, mayor of the city of Woodstock, and we're here in Woodstock and trying to work together as a community to get through this COVID-19 situation. In terms of family, I'm unmarried. I have a 33-year-old godson that still lives with me in the house there. He's been with me since he was 17 years old, and so he is off in Ohio right now working, and so we don't have to worry about school or anything like that. He's well through that. So that's kind of our situation, and we're getting along fine in the house. I have to say to you that one of my greatest joys right now is being able to work so closely with these other 2 guys that you got here. we've been able to work closer together as well as a couple of the other mayors in the area. And so it's a real joy, even though we're going through this difficult time, it's a real pleasure to be able to work with them. So enjoy that.
That's good. Mayor Jett, what do you have to say? How are you staying sane? How are you staying positive? This is a crazy time. Give us a little bit of insight personally, outside of politics. How are you holding your sanity together?
I'm proudly serving the community that I've lived in for over 30 years, and I never thought I would ever be in this position, for one. But going through a situation like this makes you attack and it challenges you to be better. And this is what makes or breaks a leader, is situations that happen in your community like this, and especially throughout this entire country and throughout the world. But I think this is what makes or breaks a leader. And I'm one of those people that no matter what I do, I'm all in. And my wife knows that. So she knew when I signed up for this that I was going to be 100% in on this, and step away from as much as I possibly can besides my family. But my wife is a huge supporter, thank God. And she's so happy that e-learning is over. And so am I. So I don't have to hear about it when I get from the kids. So I'm happy about that. But we're making the best out of the situation. I do enjoy this position. It's fun at times, and then it's also stressful at others. But you just drink more.
I can also attest to that.
Spoken like a true mayor.
Mayor Kownick, a little bit about yourself and how you're handling
what do you got, Mark?
insanity.
Well, I just started my 8th year as mayor of the wonderful village of Cary. It's been an awesome experience being mayor. We've gotten through a lot of interesting times here. This is something that no mayor ever thinks that they're going to be able to witness in their leadership, but we've been able to get together. And McHenry County is a collaborative government entity, so to speak. We all work together very well. My wife Shannon and I have been in Cary for about 28 years. I got 3 grown kids. The bummer about this whole thing is my youngest just graduated from Iowa State in engineering and wasn't able to have a graduation ceremony, so we kind of did a mock one at home. We had our own fun, but you learn to adapt. This is the day and age where the people that are these life experiences that they're having in 2020, they're learning how to adapt to these different things. And that's one of the great things that we have with working with Wayne and working with Brian, that we work together very collaboratively, and we talk about all the things that happen and how we can make our villages and our cities stronger. I really am a big believer in working together, and we've got a great community that's behind us. So we do everything we can to make our communities better.
That's awesome. Speaking of great mayors and collaboration, we obviously recently lost Crystal Lake Mayor Aaron Shepley. What's a fond personal or professional memory that you have of him? Because I'm sure he would be a great guest on this right now. He'd probably be first in line. So what would be, what's a personal or professional memory? I'll just let whoever wants to go first, remembering him.
So I'll just go ahead and start off. So I will say, I've only been mayor for a little over 3 years. So I haven't had the chance to really have a personal relationship with Aaron Shepley. But all I can say is he was a strong leader in the community. He cared about Crystal Lake. He was a part of the Council of Mayors, so obviously being involved in that organization as well. So, yeah, my prayers go out to his entire family in the city of Crystal Lake.
I'll echo what I've known Aaron since I became mayor back in 2013. Knew him through McHenry County Council of Government. We worked on a couple different projects together. One of the funny stories that I had with him, we were going to work on, we talk about being collaborative and things, and we were working on some intersection improvements that were just around our general facilities. And I pulled him aside one day and said, we got to work on this intersection improvement. He goes, I'll back you any way I can. I'm not giving you a dime, but I'll back you any way you can. So he was very, very much in tune to his community. his whole heart was in his community. And I think that's what the rest of the mayors in McHenry County they all have that in common. We put everything we have, our heart and our soul, into our community to make it a better place to live and to work. So I'll always remember Aaron is being very dedicated to his community. He will be missed. He's been a strong leader and a good representation of McHenry County.
I had the opportunity to get together with Aaron on an occasion when he was trying to support the Rouse Center there in Crystal Lake. And of course, I'm very supportive of the Opera House here in the city of Woodstock. We're very proud of that facility. And so there's been a little bit of a competition there. And so we were invited to have a friendly competition in Crystal Lake in terms of running. And at one time when I was young and healthy, strong, I was a runner. And of course, Aaron has always been a runner, and he's always been a biker. He's just very much into those types of outdoor sports. And so I was invited to run against him. So they kind of put us up in Main Street down there in Crystal Lake. And so we started off, and I was kind of visiting with him, and we were jockeying, and pretty soon he just decided, hey, the heck with this, I'm actually going to run. And so he took off and left me well in his dust. And so that was probably not only a great opportunity to support the theaters, but he was able to show me up and leave me in the dust. Absolutely. And I'm sure he got a great kick out of that itself. But Aaron is, as Wayne and Mark have said, Aaron is the epitome of a public servant. He always did a great job in serving the city of Crystal Lake, its businesses and residents, and frankly, he set a really fine example for all of us. So our thoughts and prayers continue out to Reagan and his daughters and the family.
Absolutely. I think he would have enjoyed you guys participating in this next part. I have Jackie Speciale dropped off. There's a game by Jelly Belly called Bean Boozled, and it's like regular jelly beans, except half of them are flavors like spoiled milk, barf, dirty dishwater, stink bug, and more. So I thought it would be fun to show the lighthearted side of a mayor and to take a break. You'll probably never do this again with me, so I might as well take advantage of it. We'll go around the horn. I'm going to ask you a random question that's nothing politically related at all. We'll start with Dr. Sagar. We'll start with you. You're pretty respected professionally, but everybody starts somewhere. So what's the worst job you ever had? While you think about that, could you spin the spinner on your Bean Boozled game and let the bean choose you?
You know, this scares me to death. Scares me to death here. All right, I have a strawberry banana smoothie or a dead fish. So I'm supposed to take this now. Is that the idea?
Yeah. So you have to eat the jelly bean and then answer what was the first or the worst job you ever had.
Hey, this is strawberry. Pretty good.
Of course you get a strawberry.
Probably the worst couple of jobs I had. The first, when we were kids, we had strawberry patches down in Southern Illinois, and so we sold strawberries, and it was mine, my brother, and my two sisters' job and responsibility to go out and pick strawberries. And so we just had big patches, and we had to pick strawberries to be sold to the friends and neighbors in the area. So that was not one of my all-time favorite jobs to do, but not that bad really when you get right down to it. I have to tell you this, and I'm almost embarrassed to say this online, but another job that I did, which was really my first paying job when I was in high school, was to dock sheep and castrate hogs and a few other things like that. So that was kind of my dirty job, if you will, in the agricultural community in Southern Illinois.
That's a good one. He lucked out, and he paired the theme of his jelly bean with his worst job. That's only something that Dr. Sagar could do. All right, Mayor Jett, on to you. What is a guilty pleasure that you had? It could be anything: food, movie, music, whatever it is. Spin the wheel of doom. Let the jelly bean choose you.
Peach or barf?
Okay. So peach.
That's the one I'm picking.
They respect the flag, buddy.
Oh, this is definitely barf. Do we have to finish eating it? Is that the deal? Like,
I think I mean, it's up to you.
oh my God.
As a reputation of a
It's
mayor,
part
is
of the
it
job.
during tough times? Do you
Yeah,
spit
I'm
the jelly
gonna be
bean
a
out, or
man
do you
here.
eat the barf jelly bean?
I'm gonna be a man here, and I'm gonna. Oh,
Oh, that's
that's horrible. All right, I don't know where the double cheeseburger. Oh my gosh. Where's the double cheeseburgers or like steaks? I mean, something like that would be good. All right, back to the question. What was this? The guilty
your guilty pleasure. What's a guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I mean, I work out on a daily basis.
Clear
Okay.
health,
All the time at Physique. I mean, food is definitely my guilty pleasure. Ice cream, you know, I'm going to be honest. You know, I know this is all over social media and I really don't care. It's nothing I'm hiding, really. I'm a big guy. So I really don't care. But plus my wife, you know, loves ice cream. So when she gets ice cream, I got to eat ice cream. She's just in shape and I'm not. So
What's the go-to ice cream flavor?
cookie dough.
Can't
Of course,
Aha.
yogurt or something. I should go something a little healthier, I think.
If you're gonna go, you're all in, like you said earlier. You're all in. So if you're gonna go ice cream, go cookie
I don't think
dough
I'm gonna
ice
eat the
cream.
rest of the night now because of this. bar.
See, that's a new diet plan that we have.
Yeah, right.
All right, Mayor Kownick, last question is for
Yes.
you. Most people have a bucket list. What is something that's still on your bucket list? You're pretty accomplished personally and professionally, but there's got to be something else on that bucket list. So I'll let you. Do you have the Bean Boozle in front of you?
Ben? I've got coconut or spoiled milk.
Oh,
Ugh.
Here we go. Definitely spoiled milk. And anybody that knows me, I got this dairy phobia.
Oh, they didn't have that in the notes, but that.
Anybody at home, I'm always putting the dairy products back in the refrigerator. The thought of having spoiled.
Oh, that's good.
Nasty. The flavor just keeps coming back.
for a gift, I'll get you some more of those.
No.
Brian looks
I
so
swallowed it. I
comfortable
took
right
it
now.
for the
He's
team.
Brian's so
Oh.
happy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
There you go.
Mhm.
him and his strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I'm
bucket
doing
list-
great, man. I got to tell you that strawberry banana smoothie was fantastic.
Yeah. It's typical for Brian Sager. He always comes out smelling like a rose.
Oh, that's funny.
So what's
I think Brian.
if you're not gonna throw up, what is your what's something on your bucket list? What's something that you still want to do for all?
My bucket list is my wife is going to be retiring next year. She's a teacher. And we talk about going to Ireland. I'd love to go to Ireland with my wife and just, you know, spend a couple of weeks there, get in the countryside. We're both of Irish descent and just kind of see what it's all about. We were in Spain last year and Portugal, and I just loved it. That was the first time I ever traveled abroad. So I kind of got a little bit of the bug in me. So maybe we'll have a little bit more time to do that. Excited about that.
So I had
Great.
a fourth question that I think I'm just going to rule out because, as you saw, Governor Pritzker had an update, and I'm sure as much as yours, my social media has been going bananas. So I'll just kind of open it up to who has thoughts, responses, and what do you think about the situation?
Well, I'm personally pleased that the governor went ahead and did take this extra step to open things up in phase 3. The reality is that all of our businesses in our communities, our small businesses, our restaurateurs, and service agencies and organizations are really having a difficult time. And I know that we've all been struggling very hard to try to see how we could best help them because they are so important to the economy and so important to providing services for our residents. We certainly want to make sure that we're opening up and working with everybody to maintain a healthy, strong environment in order to protect the welfare of our residents, but we also know that the backbone of American economies and our local economies is all our small businesses. And so this is going to be an opportunity for our restaurants to open up and serve outside, which is quite an opportunity that we have not had before. And they're really, really struggling. So just absolutely thrilled about that.
Yeah, I agree. You know, as a county, we came together as mayors, and we produced a letter, and we sent it to Governor Pritzker about where we feel McHenry County is. And I believe that we were strong in our beliefs that I think he took it seriously to reevaluate some things. We have a great opportunity. We've got some businesses that are really struggling right now, and we're going to try to make it as easy for them to transition. You know, all of us signed executive orders this week. I just signed mine today to allow the consumption of alcohol in public right-of-ways. We're adding public picnic benches and things, tables for people to socialize with. And now that this will give the restaurants an opportunity to really start to bounce back a little bit, get people more comfortable with coming in. It's a great opportunity for us. I think that it shows that, you know, we stayed the course. We listened to what the governor said. We encouraged the guidelines. But with that being said, that, you know, lifting these types of restrictions is only going to help the economy. You know, we're always we're worried about the health and safety of our residents and our businesses, but I think that we've got a good handle on that. But we need to really get back to business and do it very thoughtfully, very systematically. And I think that the governor believes that we can do this, and I'm thrilled that we're able to do this. And I believe as a county, I think we're actually knocking on phase 4. Wouldn't you agree, guys?
I would.
Absolutely, definitely. I want to say thanks to Wayne. Actually, Wayne and his police chief, John Burke, did an exceptional job of kind of helping us to move things forward as a group here in the county, and just did an exceptional job of reaching out to the medical facilities in the area and the McHenry County Department of Public Health to make sure that we had the data to show that we truly, as a county, are in phase 3 with regards to the metrics that have been required. So I thank you, Wayne and John, for that exceptional effort. That was great and kind of helped to, I think, move us all forward in a positive direction.
Appreciate that, Brian. Yeah, all I want to say is, you know, I second both of their comments this evening. I will say, you know, one of the biggest things is to provide light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that's important for these restaurants, the businesses, to always, when I post something on social media, you want to always provide that light. And sometimes you just don't know because you're not getting the direction from the governor on what really the next step is. And today, I think there was a weight lifted off of every mayor's shoulders for sure.
Right.
Because we were definitely making some choices that could be putting us up in a different situation at times, or putting our foot over the line. And obviously, you know, what really irritates me the most is that we did all this outdoor seating, concrete barriers, and now they're allowed outdoor seating. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
And we allow open alcohol in McHenry all the time, it seems like. I mean, we close streets down to drink all the time. So, I mean, this is really no different in McHenry. You know, I just hope that, you know, the bar owners, the customers take this seriously. Don't ruin it for everybody else.
Right.
There's, you know, sometimes there's always that one person, you know, practice social distancing still and abide by the guidelines. But I think this is a very positive move, and I'm glad the governor made this decision today for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's huge.
I think this is our opportunity to really show other areas how well we can do working together to provide the opportunity, but then to show that we can certainly abide by those guidelines with social distancing and wearing masks and just being vigilant about what's going on around you so that we can protect ourselves and our community. So this is our chance to shine, I think, in that regard.
I couldn't agree more. You know, you have to encourage people to make their own choices, you know, what's best for them. You know, I've had people reach out to me and say, well, why are you supporting opening up the businesses? And I said, well, we have to look at both sides. And I said, if you're uncomfortable, you know, going out and socializing, then that's a decision you have to make. You know, if you've got an immune system compromise or you've got other health related issues, then you need to take that into consideration. But if everybody is diligent and become socially distant, utilize the masks when necessary. It's going to be hard when you're eating a big burger or something like that. But, you got to be able to take an opportunity and grow from it. It's, slowly get things back. So we're very excited here. And we, with Village of Cary, we are always going to do whatever we can to help our businesses.
That's awesome. It's so great to see you guys together. What this whole thing of why we started McHenry County Stronger Together is, in unprecedented times, we need unprecedented collaboration, and it's inspiring to see you guys all coming together and really working and supporting one another. This is live. This isn't pre-recorded. I have a ton of people making comments on what great sports you are. This is a lot of fun. Sharon, Adriana, Danae, my mom's even on, so I know that's good, right? So I don't want to leave it out. So I'm going to do a bean boozle as well, because I don't want to torture you guys. I have a toasted marshmallow or a stink bug. So
I think Mayor Sager should do another one. I'm just saying.
I think he needs to do one too.
It's a toasted marshmallow.
If that's what you all really decide, that's fine. We operate on a democracy here. So if that's your vote, then I'm willing to take one for the team here.
Yeah, for sure. That is definitely a vote. Yes. The majority rules here. I'm just saying.
All right. Are you sure? Here we go.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's peach.
Whatever. We're doing this again.
Like a rose, I'm telling you.
Hey,
I love it.
I want everybody to know that here in Woodstock, we live in sunshine and rainbows right here. It's all right here.
That's awesome. I won't take up any more of your time. Like I said, we're just about collaboration on all fronts, from just your neighbors to the highest ranking members in office. So this is a great example, a visual example of what collaboration looks like and how well you guys work together. And we appreciate most of your thankless work and tireless work. But thank you guys for coming on and supporting us. This is huge. Hopefully we can do this again soon, because this was a blast. But I appreciate it. Enjoy the night, and thank you guys again for doing this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, Jim. It's great fun.
Jim, can't wait to have you dancing in our streets again.
I can't wait either.
Mayor Sager, enjoy your peach.
Absolutely. One a day keeps the doctor away.
We're going to cut over to May. May is National Dental Care Month. I actually co-founded this holiday with Dr. Tim Sterneman. He's the owner of Compassionate Dental Care in Lake in the Hills. And they spent all day last Saturday handing out free dental care kits and also collecting money for the McHenry County COVID-19 Response Fund. They're also doing it again this Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. So I want to give a shout out to them. That's another thing that we're all doing here. Also, in 9 weeks, they raised $50,000, impacted 6,000 frontline workers. They had 530 donors and over 3,000 social media shares. I would love to introduce you guys to the wonderful people behind Project Frontline McHenry County.
Hello, I'm Devin Tessmer, and I'm with Project Frontline. I would love to encourage you to give yourself back to the world each day.
Hi, I'm Alex Easley, and we are Project Frontline. I wanted to remind you that kindness is a gift everyone can afford to give.
I am Erin McRoy, and we are Project Frontline. I invite you to be the reason someone smiles today.
I'm Marie Brown, and we are Project Frontline. Remember, no act of kindness, regardless of how small, is ever wasted.
Hi, I'm Rod Crandall, and we are Project Frontline, and I'm encouraging you to just press go.
Project Frontline was created after sitting on my couch thinking, and after some thought, I called a few friends. And those people helped me distill that together we could create something that everyone could participate in. A way to spread kindness while lifting frontline workers up and showing support to local businesses hit hard during this pandemic. So we wanted to make it simple for others to join us to participate in this act of kindness. So we created a way to virtually participate from home through a GoFundMe page and a Facebook page where people could click from their couch, make a donation, and then deliveries would be deployed throughout the county to frontline workers. There's some easy ways you can participate right now. You can donate through the GoFundMe page. You can share the GoFundMe page and follow the Facebook page. If this has also been inspiring to you, we encourage you to act. Action can be in single, individual acts of kindness to your neighbors, friends, and family. If you feel in your heart you want to contribute to the greater community, create a project, get involved, volunteer. And if you're looking for a bit of support during this all, please reach out to Project Frontline. You can do so by direct messaging us on our Facebook page or emailing us at frontlinemchenryco@gmail.com.
So the impact is far beyond the numbers. You know, it's the people. I want to read you some feedback that we received. From one of our volunteers, who is also a donor, said that we are so deeply moved by the experience of bringing joy and appreciation to our frontline essential workers. Thank you for making all that happen. And I also want to share a recipient to this love and joy. Said we really appreciate the community efforts of Project Frontline. Thanks for brightening our day, lifting our spirits as we continue to serve our neighbors in need. We are most definitely all in this together.
All right, I'm a singer, or you might know me from the band Modern Day Romeos. We've been entertaining McHenry County for almost, I think, over 18 years now, which is insane. And nothing like this has ever been put together before. Huntley Fall Fest created and Soundworks Productions produced a 13-hour virtual music festival. This was insane. It all benefited a GoFundMe page that we started called Chicagoland Musicians Unite. And from 11 a.m. until midnight, 24 of Chicagoland's top musicians all did their own live stream and put together and raised $11,500 to our GoFundMe called Chicagoland Musicians Unite. That's to support all of us musicians that are out of work, especially full-time gigging musicians, and that includes roadies, sound guys, light engineers, even drummers. So we want to thank Huntley Fall Fest and Soundworks Production. That was an insane, this is tough to do. This is our first time doing this, but to have a continuous, I think we had 300 people consistently viewing, so I think over 50,000 people it reached and raised over $11,000. So that was amazing. Next up, our messages and artwork of encouragement from a lot of you. I posted a while on Facebook, and a lot of submissions came in of both signs of encouragement and chalk art of encouragement. So McHenry County's own Pino Farina is, I think he's from Huntley and plays around a lot. He's a talented musician. So here's a song by Pino, and we did a photo montage of all the submissions of pictures that you sent in. So I hope you like this. This is really good.
Somewhere over rainbow. dreams that you dare to. Why can't well, I see trees of green and I see red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white, the brightness of day, baby. Well, I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow, learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for that, Pino. That was awesome. This is our universal premiere, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Huntley Fall Fest, Compassionate Dental Care, Project Frontline, the mayors. Obviously, that was just so much fun to have Mayor Jett, Kownick, and Sagar on, and Star 105.5 is supporting us. I was on their morning show this morning, so thank you, Joe and Tina. McHenry County Government, United Way, so many organizations are sharing this, and this is not a competition. This is a spotlight. This is all about collaboration. So this is just a baby. We just started this a couple weeks ago, so please like our Facebook page. We have like 40 likes. So please like our Facebook page, share, share, share. If we can get this video out, every Wednesday we're going to be doing these videos. We're going to go all over the county and show you guys a bunch of really cool stuff. Next Wednesday, we're going to hear from Josie Treffy from Serendipity. We're going to celebrate Mental Health Month. We're going to take a look inside a local manufacturer who's combating COVID-19 through production. And in honor of National Smile Day on May 31st, that's when National Smile Day is. We want funny videos of your kids, pictures, preferably videos featured. You can submit starting noon on Friday by visiting the link on nwherald.com. Northwest Herald's going to help us out with this. So you can either put them to our Facebook page or starting noon on Friday. Any cute videos or pictures of your kids, you can go to nwherald.com and submit those. I can't wait to see those next week and show all of you guys with that. Thank you guys so much. Stay positive, stay safe, stay informed, stay strong together, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it.